Welcome to the AAA Central Washington Health Department's presentation about the real nightmare of Halloween, vaping. Presented by me, April May, with content support from Amanda and Anissa. Are you ready for a spooky story? Teenagers today. We have all heard that sentence finished with negative tones, accompanied by eye rolls from people who apparently have always been old and wise. I happen to know that teenagers today are awesome. According to the CDC, the teenage years are complex, and as you know, every day shows up with new growth, physical and emotional, along with the pressures from your family, school, and friends. You also face changes and pressures from your own body. This is a time when you want and are expected to increase your independence. Along with this newfound freedom, your personality is developing, and you are becoming your own unique self. You are developing a very strong sense of right and wrong, and in many ways are leading in areas where adults have failed. All this while you are learning how to express complex thoughts and communicate your ideas to the world. While all this can feel scary and at times overwhelming, this is not the spooky story I will be telling you. The spooky story I have for you is the truth about vaping. First, let's talk about peer pressure. You might be experiencing pressure from your peers, or maybe even be bullied into using vaping products. Practice saying, "not my thing." Stress and anxiety may influence you to attempt to self-medicate or use vaping as a coping behavior. You might view vaping as a potential form of escapism to temporarily relieve emotional distress. In the long run, vaping will not help with any of the stress and anxiety that you face. Helpful strategies that will serve you throughout your life until you too become a know-it-all adult are physical activity, the arts, getting creative, and getting out into nature, taking a walk and going to a park. Rounding out this scary threesome is marketing techniques. Marketing execs target you to make them rich. Let's watch.
Every day, you are exposed to many advertisements for a wide range of products. You see ads on television, while watching videos online, before movies, and when you scroll through your social media feeds. Companies develop advertisements with a specific audience in mind to use or buy their product. When businesses are trying to reach kids and teens, they often show bright colors, candy flavors or images, or cool people using the product. E-cigarettes can't be legally sold to anyone under 21, but some e-cigarette ads and their packaging do use techniques that appeal to kids. This could potentially mislead teens into thinking that the products are harmless. The truth is that e-cigarettes can have negative health consequences, especially for young people whose brains are still developing. E-cigarettes contain nicotine, the same addictive chemical found in traditional cigarettes. To protect public health, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration sets requirements about how e-cigarettes can be advertised and labeled. The goal is to decrease the likelihood of new tobacco users. When companies violate these rules, the FDA can issue warning statements or require products to be removed from the market. As of early 2020, government officials have removed certain flavored e-cigarette products from the market. But just because other vaping products are still on the shelves, it does not mean they're harmless. You can protect yourself by being aware of the ways that companies market their products. By being vigilant about marketing and ads, you have the power to question and analyze what information is and isn't being presented to you. Armed with this knowledge, you can help to keep yourself and others safe from products like e-cigarettes that can be harmful, especially for young people. To find out more, your social media feed.
Don't open the door to nicotine addiction. 7 out of 10 adults are trying to quit smoking because of the health consequences. All of those adults trying to quit started before the age of 18. Smoking is the leading cause of preventable death. As a teen, your brain is still developing and is more vulnerable to nicotine addiction and the effects of the chemicals in vaping. Beware. E-cigarette aerosol is not harmless water vapor. The e-cigarette aerosol that users breathe from the device and exhale can contain harmful substances, including everything you see listed here. The aerosol that users inhale and exhale from e-cigarettes can expose both themselves and bystanders to harmful substances. It is difficult for consumers to know what e-cigarette products contain. For example, some e-cigarettes were marketed as containing 0% nicotine and have since been found to contain nicotine. Here are some discussion questions for you to take away and think about regarding what you have learned about vaping. Your answers may change over time, but the idea is to think deeply about the choices you make that will haunt you into adulthood. We want to empower you to be safe and live a long and healthy life. These are some of the resources that are available to you. This Halloween, know the facts about vaping. There are resources and programs available in partnership with your high school, Chelan High School. Join us if you dare.